Hello, everyone, and welcome to East Long Meadow Baseball. For today's matchup, we have the East Long Meadow
First for the
Spartans.
Westfield Bombers, number 4, Jackson LaValle.
For today's matchup, we have the East Long Meadow Spartans and the Westfield Bombers. Westfield is coming in at 5-0, a perfect record. East Long Meadow is 2-1, off a blowout win of their last game. Gavin Shimura is on the hill. First pitch, taken up high. The 1-0, taken for strike one. The 1-1, slider taken outside for ball two. Have a little lively crowd along the road team, trying to get loud for their batter, the 2-1, and hits him. He'll be on, first runner on.
Next up for Westfield, number 23, Ryan Garvey.
Ryan Garvey's now up to bat for Westfield. He's batting lefty with a runner on, nobody out. Shimura's fastball is grounded out to second. Second baseman bobbles it and can't get the runner. Runner reaches on an error. Westfield now gets first and second with nobody out.
Now batting, number 6, Patrick Moore.
Patrick Moore is now up to bat for Westfield. Runners on first and second, nobody out. Shimura curve is just high for ball one. It is an absolute beautiful day for baseball. It's 70-degree weather, sunny, a little breezy. Absolute perfect weather for baseball. Shimura right over his head for ball two. Shimura, fastball, fouled back. And out of play. Shimura is 2-1. Slider on the corner for strike two. Runner takes third in the process. LaValle takes third. Runners are now on the corners. Nobody out. And the pitcher steps off the hill. And here comes the 2-2. Runner steals, fly ball out into center field. Center fielder is under it. Runner tags up from third. The run comes in to score. And that the first run of the game belongs to Westfield.
Next up for Westfield, number 5, Joshua Wagner.
Joshua Wagner is now up to bat. Fastball taken outside. Catcher making sure the runner gets back on first. Shmurra's fastball's in the dirt for ball 2.
Why is it
2-0 again outside ball 3. Three-0 count, runner on first, 1 out. 1-0 to score. Shmurra in there for strike 1. Three 1 taken outside for ball 4.
Now batting for the Bombers, number 20, Paul Lowry.
Paul Lowry is now up to bat for Westfield. Fastball on the corner for strike 1. Fastball outside.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I was thinking. That was soft for you. Carry everything around. Going through the school hours with cameras. No.
Slider in there. Strike 2.
Let's go, Gav. Here you go, kid.
Slider in there for strike 3 for the second out of the inning.
Now batting number 11, Jack Sistados.
First pitch gets away from the catcher. Runners will move up to second and third. That one's popped up along the infield. First baseman trying to get under the ball and drops it. Couldn't fight the sun. Dropped it in foul territory. And it'll stay a 1-1 count. The 1-1 slider in there for strike 2. The 1-2 fastball in there for strike 3. Now end the inning. 1-0 is your score going bottom 1. And we are back for the bottom of the first inning. Max Carlin is up to plate. Takes fastball high. Fastball in there for strike one. On the hill today for the Bombers, we have Jack Stathouse. Fastball tipped back along the catcher. Count is 1-2. The 1-2 swing and a miss. Strike three.
Now batting for the Spartans, number 3, Colin Maruka.
Colin Maruka's up to bat. Took strike one. That one is fouled off down the right field line. Quick 0-2 count. And the 0-2. Fastball again. This one fouled off. And out of play. And another 0-2. Fastball. This one hit out to center field. Center field's camped up under it. And hauls it in for the second out.
Now batting for the Spartans, number 7, Gavin Shamora.
Now we have Gavin Schmer up the plate. Fastball just off the plate for ball one. The 1-0. Fastball, this one is ripped out to left field and just hooks foul. That one had potential for extra bases, but just hooked foul.
Hey, good cut, come on. Go, Gav!
Fastball swung on and missed for strike two. The fastball, this one's fouled up in the air and out of play. Count stays at 1-2. Slider, this one's popped up amongst the infield. Second baseman's under it for the third out. East Meadow goes 1-2-3, back for the top of the second. And we are back for the top of the second. Christopher Puza up to bat. Schmer's fastball is high for ball one. fastball in there, strike one. Another fastball. This one's grounded out to second. Skips along the infield. Second baseman has it for the first out.
Now batting, number 26, Nolan Wondolowski.
Ball one is taken high. Nolan Wondolowski. It's up the plate. He reps one out to center field. Center fielder's after it. Gets over his head. That's a chance for two. But a nice play by the center fielder to stick it to one. That ball was ripped out to center. What a play by the center fielder.
Now batting, number 9, Robert Minotti.
Fastball. This one's popped up. Right fielder's chasing it. And foul ball. Runner on first, one out. Always a chance to steal in these situations. The 0-1 is grounded out to third. And that one skips up on the third baseman and gets through. So the runner is going to third. The throw, and he is safe.
Next up for the Bombers, number 4, Jackson LaValle.
That one ate up the third baseman. Now we have runners on the corners for Jackson LaValle with one down. He's going to try to show bunt. Fastball's taken for strike one as the runner on first steals second. The 0-1. Slider in there for strike two. Fastball, fouled back, stays 0-2.
Because I was at 100% and I'm down to 80.
And 0-2, fastball taken outside. One-two count. Runners on second and third. Slider just outside. Nice take.
With a hot spot.
So that's got to be true. I'll pull the battery that you have.
Yeah. And it's from 2001.
Yes.
That's what they use.
The 2-2. Fastball high for ball 3.
That's one of the ones I teach on. Those things are garbage.
All it can do is the internet.
Yeah. Protect now, protect.
The 3-2 swung on and missed for strike 3. There's 2 down for Ryan Garvey.
Now batting, number 23, Brian Garvey.
In his last plate appearance, he reached on an error from the second baseman. First pitch is in there for strike 1. The 0-1 slider again. Ground out to short. Shorts has it. He throws it and it gets away from the first baseman. Goes out of play and the runs both score.
Now batting for Westfield, number 6, Patrick Moore.
So both runners come around to score. Off an error from the shortstop. Patrick Moore up the bat. He rips one out to left. Left fielder couldn't get the right read on it, and he gets over his head. That brings in at least one. Patrick Moore gets a double. An RBI double to bring the score 4-0.
Next up for Westfield, number 5, Joshua Wagner.
Joshua Wagner walked in his last plate appearance. This time he's a runner on second. Fastball outside. This one is in the dirt, ball 2. Slider, ball 3. Amateur's losing it a little bit here. And the 3-0 taken for ball 4. He'll take his second walk.
Now batting for Westfield, number 20, Paul Lowry.
Paul Lowry struck out in his last plate appearance. This time he has runners on first and second. Looking to drive in another run here for Westfield. This one's in the dirt for ball 1. And we're having a pitcher's meeting on the mound. So we have a 1-0 count to Paul Lowry. Runners on first and second. That ball is hit up in the air and out of play. Two down. Slider is in there for strike 2. And fastball just outside for ball 2. The 2-2. Slider swung on a miss for strike 3. And that will do it for the inning. But not after the Westfield scores another 3 runs. 4-0 Westfield. And we're back for the bottom of the second. Jacob Maurer up to plate. Fastball outside for ball 1. Another fastball. This one's low for ball 2. The 2-0. Fastballs in there for strike 1. Spartans looking here to get a runner on. And that's going to do it. Maurer gets one into the gap in right center field. He is to be held to a single.
Now batting for the Spartans, number 39, Garrett Melbourne.
That one's high for ball 1. Derek Hellberg up to bat. Runner on first. Fastball just off the plate. Ball 2. Fastball in there for strike 1. That one's low. Ball 3. 3-1 count for Hellberg. And fastball swung on a miss for strike 2. Looked like he just tipped it to the catcher's mitt. Now brings up a full count. And fastball's tipped away. Staying in. Full count. Again, foul tipped. Staying in. Fastball tipped right off his ankle. Stays in though. And another 3-2. Fastball for ball 4.
Next up for the Spartans, number 11, Ollie Kleka.
Ollie Kleka now up to bat. Now fastballs. And on the ground to short. Shortstop has it, and he's going to take the force at third. fielder's choice there.
Now batting for the Spartans, number 5, Lucas LaChapelle.
Lucas LaChapelle now up to bat. That was, right by his head. He ducked, though, just in time. As a nice breeze comes through the park. That one's foul tipped. That fastball is outside for ball 2. That one's again missed for ball 3. Great count here for Lucas LaChapelle. Trying to get the runner home from second in scoring position. Fastball in there on the inside corner for strike 2. Full count. The 3-2. Fastball popped up in foul territory for the right fielder, and he cannot get there in time. Stays in the count, 3-2. Full count. And taken for ball 4.
Now batting for the Spartans, number 24, Mason Rule.
Batting 8th is Mason Rule. With the bases loaded, 1 out. That one's outside for ball 1.
Let's go, Mason.
The 1-0 fastball in there for strike 1. Spartans desperately need some runs here. Pitcher will step off.
Hey, Mason. Let's go, kid.
And that one. The umpire, first base umpire said he swung at that one, so it's 1-2. Fastball in there for strike 3.
Now batting for your Spartans, number 4, Mason Grasso.
That one's taken for strike 1. Mason Grasso has the bases loaded with 2 down. Fastball outside for ball 1. That one's fouled back. And that one swung on a miss for strike 3. What a way to get out of that. No damage, 4-0 in Westfield.
Need a battle, kid.
Jack Stajado's now back up for the top of the third for Westfield. A 4-0 game. That one's taken high for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Just outside for ball 2. That one's outside for ball 3. That one's taken for strike 1. And that one's taken for ball 4. He'll take his walk to first.
Now batting for Westfield, number 18, Chris Puza.
Christopher Pusa now up to bat, runner on first. And the batter will take time. Gavin Schmurro's high for ball 1. Seems like a lot of his pitches have been a little high in the zone. Can't really seem to find his spot so far in this game. That one's ripped out towards the middle. Shortstop handles it. He's going to take it over to first. And he's out.
Next up for the Bombers, number 26, Nolan Wondolowski.
Wondolowski's up to bat. That one's outside for ball 1. Runner on second with 1 down. Fastball. Up and out of play. Slider in there. Strike 2. And taking it for strike 3. Nice 2-strike pitch. Now it's 2 down in the inning.
Now batting for the Bombers, number 9, Robert Ninon.
Slider in there for strike 1. The 0-1. Slider again in there for strike 2. Fastball fouled out of play. And here is another 0-2. Fastball just outside. One, two, runner on second, 2 down. The 1-2. Slider swung and missed for another strikeout. 2 this inning for Shmura. 4-0, going bottom 3. And we got batting first. Max Carlin in the bottom of the 3rd. 4-0 Westfield. Fastball, this one's in foul territory. Third baseman trying to get there, and he does. Right in front of the fans. What a play.
Now batting for the Spartans, number 3, Colin Maruka.
That one is right past the catcher. Ball 1. Colin Maruka flied out in his last plate appearance. Fastball, this one's again in foul territory. This one by the other side, first base side. And that one's taken in for out number 2. Back-to-back pop-ups and in the amongst the infield, both in
Now
each
batting
foul
for the
territory.
Spartans, number 7, Gavin Shimura.
Gavin Shmura, he popped out in his last plate appearance. Swung on a miss for strike 1. This pitcher's fastball is absolutely annihilating these batters. They can't seem to catch up to the fastball. Throws again, but this one, it's high. Fastball in there for strike 2. Caught the edge. And the 1-2 with 2 down. Fastball just outside for ball 2. The 2-2. Slider, this one's popped up and out of play. It was a good 2-2 pitch after the 4 straight fastballs that you saw. That one's high for ball 3, full count. Full count. That one is inside for ball 4. He'll take his walk to first.
Now batting for the Spartans, number 42, Jacob Maurer.
Jacob Maurer now up the bat. He singled in his first plate appearance. That one's in there for strike 1. He's a runner on first, 2 down. Fastball outside, ball 1. Fastball fouled back. One more strike to end the inning. Runners moving. That one's taken high. The throw is not in time. Shmurra steals second. That was a good steal. Gets in scoring position. A single might drive him in to get their first run. And that one's in there for strike three. What a slider. 4-0 Westfield, going top four.
Jackson LaValle.
Jackson LaValle's up to bat in the top of the fourth. His first two times he got hit by a pitch and he struck out. First pitch is high for ball one. Sliders in there, strike one. Slider in there for strike two. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball. This one's grounded on the ground to second. Second baseman picks it up and just beats out the runner. Nice hustle by LaValle, but not in time as the first out of the inning.
Westfield, number 23, Ryan Garvey.
Ryan Garvey, he's reached on air in both of his plate appearances. Fastball, this one's ripped out to left. Left fielder has it, and he's got the second out. Quick 2 outs for the Spartans here.
Next up for the Bombers, number 6, Patrick Moore.
Patrick Moore had a sacrifice fly and a double in his last 2 plate appearances. That ball's inside for ball one. Sliders, one's on the ground to the shortstop. Shortstop cannot pick it up. Gets through, and Patrick Moore has himself a single.
Now batting number 5, Joshua Wagner.
Josh Wagner walked in both his plate appearances so far. He's got a run on first 2 outs. Ball's low. Fastball on the edge for strike one. Runner stealing second. Ball's high, and he's in there way ahead of time. Patrick Moore steals second. Fastballs, one's ripped out to left field. This one's hooking foul. Left fielder can't get there. Here we go, the 2-2 with 2 down. Runner on second. This one's ripped out to left. The left fielder's under it for out number 3. Nice inning for the Spartans. We're still down 4-0, going bottom 4. Hey, we are back for the bottom of the 4th. Spartans still down 4-0. Derek Hellberg walked in his first plate appearance. Fastball, this one's fouled off. That one's taken for ball 1.
Let's go, 3-9. Here we go, Dale.
Spartans are in desperate need of some base runners. That one's ball 2.
Here we go, Dale. Come on, 3-9. Hey, Dale, here we go, kid. Here we go, Dale. Come on, 3-9.
Fastball is swung on a miss for strike 2. He was way out in front.
Go, kid, protect him. Come on, 3-9, go. Go, Dale.
2-2. Fastballs, one's high in the air. Foul territory. Left fielder cannot get there.
Come on, 3-9. Oh my God, Dale, do it again. Here we go, Dale.
Slider, that one got him. For out number 1.
Now batting for the Spartans, number 11, Ollie Klacka.
Ollie Clack is now at the bat as he takes strike 1. He reached on a fielder's choice last at bat. Slider in there, strike 2. Slider, that one's ripped out to right. And it gets down for a base hit. Much needed base runner for the Spartans.
Now batting for the Spartans, number 5, Lucas LaChapelle.
Lucas LaChapelle walked in his first plate appearance. Fastball in there, strike 1. Fastball right by his head. Ball 1. Fastball high, ball 2. And that one catches the edge for strike 2. 2-2 count. Runner on first. 1 down. And that one's foul tipped, but the catcher could not handle it. He'll stay in. And they're going to go check on the umpire, see if he's okay. He seems to be okay. 2-2 count. That one's outside for ball 3. Throw down to first, trying to check on the runner. He gets it in back in time. LaChapelle has himself in another full count like he did last at bat. And he swings and misses this time for 2 down.
Next up for the Spartans, number 24, Mason Rule.
That one trying to pick off the runner. That one's thrown away. And the runner will take second. That's the risk of trying to throw over and trying to pick off the runner. Sometimes he'd be off and wind up throwing the ball out into past the first baseman. Fastball in there. Strike 1. That fastball is swung on a miss. Strike 2. Fastball outside. Ball 1. Runner steps off, trying to get the runner, and he is safe. That was awfully close. From here, it looked like he might have got him in time, but umpire's rules safe. 2 strike count, and it swings on a miss for another strike 3. Another 0 in the books for the Spartans, 4-0 Westfield.
We got 2 number 3s.
3.2.
Got it. Stupid arbiter.
And that one's inside. Ball 1. That one's in there, strike 1. Slider in the dirt for ball 2. And it catches the corner for strike 2. Slider swung on a miss, strike 3. And the catcher will tag the runner for the first out. Gavin Shimura has 7 strikeouts. He did struggle a little bit the first 2
Number
innings.
11, Jack Stathos.
Stathos hit out to pop up in the infield, and the second baseman catches it for out number 2.
Next up for the Bombers, number 18, Christopher Puza.
But yeah, Gavin Shimura did struggle a little bit the first 2 innings, but then he's settled back down really nicely. Has 7 strikeouts, top 5, 2 down. No one on the base. Slider is in there, strike 1. Fastball's fouled back. Fastball in there, strike three, swung on, missed. Quick 1-2-3 inning. Going bottom five, still 4-0.
Here we go, boy. Let's go, Mason.
Fastball popped up in the air. First pitch of the inning. That one's caught for the first out. First pitch swinging.
Next up for the Spartans, number 6, Max Carlin.
Now we got Maxwell Carlin. Back up the plate. He's over 2 today. He's going first pitch swinging as well. This one's fouled back though. Fastball outside, ball 1. Fastball ripped down the line, foul. Could have had potential for extra bases, but it hooked foul. You know there's no time in baseball, but Spartans are seeming to run out of time. Spot in the 5th, 1 down. Still don't have a run on the scoreboard. That one is popped up in the air, foul territory. Third baseman chasing it out amongst the fans, and it drops.
Go, Max. Come on, Max. Why are you guys so silent? Go, Max. Go, Max. Go, Max.
The 1-2. Slider, roped down the line, foul. The 1-2 again. This fastball is hit, popped up amongst the infield, and second out of the inning is made.
Next up for the Spartans, number 3, Colin Maruka.
Baruch is over 2 today. Flied out in the first inning, then popped up in the third. Fastball, foul back. Fastball outside. Fastball swung on, I missed. First strike 2. 1 strike away from ending the 5th. And just either high or outside. It looks like a little bit of both. Ball 2. And that one swung on, I missed for strike 3. 1-2-3 go to the Spartans, going top 6, 4-0 to Westfield. And we're back for the top of the 6th. Again, 4-0 is our score. Nolan Wondolowski is up to bat. Gavin Schmura is still on the mound for the Spartans. That one's high for ball 1. Fastball, one's hit in the air, out to right field. Right field is under it for the first out.
Now batting for Westfield, number 9, Robert Nenati.
Robert Nadi is over 2 so far. Shmur's fastballs. Once hit on the ground to third. Third baseman gets eaten up, and he'll reach base safely. Some tough hops over there for Mason Rule today. And then
Now
Nadi will
batting
reach
for
base.
Westfield, number 2, Evan Wheeler.
And Wheeler's going to show bunt right to the pitcher, and for the second out of the inning.
Next up for the Bombers, number 23, Ryan Garvey.
Ryan Garvey's up to bat.
That's what I need to do is to actually like make a spreadsheet of the things that we do across the line. Because I'm going back and forth with the lineup. This arbiter has it in order of their numbers. But if I could set a lineup.
He's going to third. Catcher throws down, and he gets to the left field. Runner's going home, and he will be safe. Wow. The run comes in to score, and that makes it 5-0 Westfield. That one gets past the catcher.
Come on, guys, let's pick it up. Hey, do not get down. Make this play right here. Let's go. Make the play right here. Let's go.
That one's outside. And that's good for ball 4.
Now batting for Westfield, number 6, Patrick Moore.
Patrick Moore is 2 for 3 today. Actually, 2 for 2 with that sacrifice fly in the first at bat. This was ripped out to left. Left fielder misjudges it, and it gets past his head. Runners are on the move. Left fielder throws it in. He's going home, and he's good to score. An RBI double, and the score is 6-0.
Now batting for Westfield, number 5, Joshua Wagner.
That ball's outside. Fastball, this one's popped up in the air. Oh, it's way out of play. Josh Wagner is 0 for 1 with 2 walks.
I think I've counted like, I think you're up to like, it's what?
Slider in there. Strike 2.
Go, Gal. Go, Gavin. Go, Gal.
2 strikes, and that one's outside. Ball 2. And sliders outside for ball 3. Full count, 2 down, runner on second. Fastballs fouled back. Runners moving on 3-2. That one's ripped out to center, but it's right at the center fielder for the third out. Spartans get 3 outs, but not before Westfield scores another 2. It is now 6-0 Westfield. And we're back for the bottom of the 6th. Now ball's taken outside. Gavin Shimura 0 for 1 with a walk. Fastball is outside. Ball 2. Spartans desperately need some base runners if they want to come back in this one. That one's hit in the air out to center. Shortstop going out, and it drops. Goes right through his glove. And Gavin Shimura reaches base. Brings up Jacob Maurer. He's 1 for 2 today with a single.
Now batting for the Spartans, number 42, Jacob Bauer.
Fastball's outside. Fastball catches the edge. That one's ripped out to center, and it's going to drop. Ripped to the single. And now you have runners in first and second with nobody down for
Now
Derek
batting for the
Hellberg.
Spartans, number 39, Derek Hellberg.
He's 1 for 2 today. Actually, he's over 1 today with a walk.
I'm trying to be what I'm destined to be, and trying to take my life away.
That ball's high. And Hellberg rips one out to left. That one drops. Runner's going home. And Gavin Shimura dives and he's safe. But Derek Hellberg, he tried to go to third, and now he's caught in a pickle. You have both runners at the bag. One of them's got to be out.
They're both out? Oh, only one, yeah.
So Derek Hellberg will be the one that'll be called out.
Now batting for the Spartans, number 11, Ollie Klacka.
And the pitcher looks like to be coming out of the game.
If my kid was on, I would have pressed me out. Yeah. Yeah. It's tough now. I'm not at every game now. You know?
And it's there's tough acts to follow. There's some really good announcers that you have working.
That ball is in there. Strike 1. This is Ollie Klacka.
Season of like right under the Thunderbirds hockey.
He's 1 for 2 today with a single and a fielder's choice. Pitcher steps off, thrown to second, and the runner gets back in time. Ball is in there. Strike 2 to Klacka.
That was before me, because you were the varsity coach when I started. Yeah, so Izzo was before you.
Runner on second, one down. The 0-2 fouled away. Staying in there. The ball's outside. Good eye for Klacka.
Yep. Yeah, he started when I was there.
That ball's high. That is fouled off. Looks like the umpire again. The 2-2 fastball again fouled away.
There it is. You gotta make this backstop a little higher, man.
Ooh.
Where the hell did that ball come from?
Looks like the ball hit off the umpire. And we are back for 2-2. Klacka looking to drive the run. That was over his head. And he's going to go for ball 4.
Now batting for East Long Meadow, number 5, Lucas LaChapelle.
X gon' give it to you. Wait for you to get on your own. X gon' deliver to you. Knock, knock, open up the door to spread. The non-stop pump out and stainless steel. Go hard, getting busy with it. But I got such a good heart that I make a mother one day every day. Damn right, can I do it again?
We're back. Runners on first and second, one down. We have a new pitcher for Westfield, Nolan Wondolowski. That was in there for strike 1. Lucas LaChapelle, over 1 with a walk. That one swung on and missed. The 0-2. Fastball's high. Fastball just off the plate. Could have been called strike 3. But a good eye by Lucas LaChapelle. Fastball's low. Ball 3. LaChapelle's had a full count in all 3 of his at-bats today. See what he does here with runners on first and second. That one is fouled way back.
Almost made it far enough. They should have gate in front of it, right?
3-2 again. That one's taken for ball 4. Bases are now loaded. For Mason Rule, we have a pitch runner.
Now batting for the Spartans, number 24, Mason Rule.
Yadiel Acevedo is going to pinch run here. First, La Chapelle at first base. And we got bases loaded for Mason Rule. Fastball low, ball 1. That one's taken for strike 1. And that one is taken for ball 2. Looked to be like almost nearly the same spot. Might have been just a little tad high that time. And that one's low for ball 3. A walk would drive in the run here and would bring the tying run to the plate. Three 1. Take it for ball 4, and that would drive in the runner from third.
Now batting for the Spartans, number 4, Mason Grasso.
Mason Grasso is up the plate. He's got bases loaded again. 1 down. He's 0 for 2 today. Takes strike 1. Fastball inside. Almost got away from the catcher. Nice stop. To keep the runner from scoring from third. One. In there for strike 2. Here comes the 1-2. Fastball just fouled away. One, two again. Swung on a miss for strike 3. Fooled him. And that's the second out of the inning. Max
Now
Carlin.
batting for East Long Meadow, number 6, Max Carlin.
Max Carlin is 0 for 3 today.
Why isn't it working?
That one's popped up in the air. Looks like to be out of play. Oh, 1 counts of Max Carlin here. Fastball swung on a miss for strike 2. Would be pretty good work here for Wando to get out of this jam with only 2 runners coming to score. They're only 1 strike away to end the inning. 0-2. That one's hit way in the air to left field. Left fielder coming in. And he makes the out as he stumbles. For out number 3, but not before the Spartans scored 2. It is now 6-2 Westfield.
Number 3, Jack Madsen.
And we're back for top 7 action. Last inning here for Westfield. Nicholas Roca is a new pitcher for the Spartans. As Ryan Madsen, or Jack Madsen, excuse me, will take ball 1. That slider's just low for ball 2. Madsen struck out his last time up. That slider's in there for strike 1. Slider's in there, strike 2. And that curve, foul tipped at the plate. Staying in there for 2-2. That's high, ball 3. Full count here. The 3-2. That one's in the dirt for ball 4.
Now batting for Westfield. Number 21, Tyler Neal.
At the plate now is Tyler Neal. Now it's hit in the air to right field. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting for the Bombers. Number 18, Christopher Puza.
Slider, that one's hit in the air. Looks like to be in between the left fielder and the shortstop. They're both going out. And it's dropped by the shortstop. Tough play. They couldn't reel it in. Christopher Puza will reach base.
What do you think, bud? Error or hit? Error or hit? That's a tough one.
Error.
Now batting for Westfield. Number 26, Nolan Wondolowski.
All right. Nolan Wondolowski. He's 1 for 3 today. First pitch of the at bat, and there for strike 1. Big slider. That one's ripped out to center field for a base hit. Runner to come around to score. Center fielders throw home, picked off by the catcher, by the pitcher, and the runner scores.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I thought it was almost like a staticky sound.
Yeah.
Now batting for the Bombers, number 9, Robert Ninotti.
I have really weird ears. Like, I can hear things so much, and I shouldn't be able to. Like, it's crap.
And Adi will take ball 1.
What are you doing? No, I'm hearing something. Something's going on.
Sliders in the dirt. Ball 2. And that slider misses. Three 0. That one misses for ball 4. 4-pitch walk. We'll load the bases.
Now batting for Westfield, number 2, Evan Wheeler.
That one's in there for strike 1. Only 1 down here, and bases loaded. That one's outside. That one's hit in the air. That one's foul. One, 2. Hitting the ground to third. Runner has to come home. Throw is in time. The runner's out at home. Good force. Now there's 2 down in the inning.
Now batting for Westfield, number 23, Ryan Garvey.
Ryan Garvey pops it up in the air. Shortstop has it for the 3rd out. 7-2 Westfield going to the bottom of the 7th. Spartans looking for 5 runs to tie at least. And we are back. For bottom of the 7th. Westfield is up 7-2. For the last half inning here. Colin Maruka's up to bat. He is over 3 today. Fastball in there for strike 1. Fastball, that one's popped up in the air. Center fielder's under it for out number 1.
Now batting for the Spartans, number 7, Gavin Chamora.
Gavin Schmer is over 2, reached on an error and walked today. That ball's inside. That ball's in there. Strike one on Schmurl. That one's fouled all the way back. The 1-2 count. And that one's low. Ball two. And that slider's in there for strike three. Spartans down to the last out. Jacob Maurer now coming up to the plate. He's 2 for 3 today. 2 singles.
Now batting for the Spartans, number 42, Jacob Bauer.
Maurer looks at strike one. Sliders outside, ball one.
Well, because I don't have one for him. I don't? Isn't his interesting? Oh, I do have one. I don't know. I had it in order. But you're not playing, dude. Why not? Wait. When?
Maurer fouls it back. And now they're down to their last strike. Maurer looking to keep the Spartans alive. 1-2. Outside ball two. And Maurer swings and misses for strike three, and that will do it. 7-2 is your final score. Westfield defeats Isla Meadow 7-2. Westfield improves to 6-0 on this young season. Isla Meadow will fall to 2-2. Both of their losses being at home. Next home game for Isla Meadow will be Thursday, August 24th. They play Minichog here on this very field.
And the final score for the Spartans is...
We will see you then, and have a great night on LCAT. I am Brody Martin, and we'll see you next time.